Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. Today is part 3 and finishing up this journal here. I want to go ahead and add in some pockets and tucks and get these pretty little elements decorated up into this journal. So let's get busy. I am loving how this has turned out so far, and I have to say this is probably one of the quickest journals that I have done from start to finish. Super exciting to finally be able to feel kind of in a groove and just get things rolling from here. So the first thing I need to do is see how many of these I have. So I have 2 pink cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 journal cards, 1 postcard, and 1 tag. So on my tag I want to be a pull out, the postcard I want to be a pull out. These 2 things, paint chip cards here, will probably be pull outs because I could decorate with them. We'll see how it goes. Might make a tab. Actually, I'm gonna make 2 tabs with that. Perfect idea. And of course, my journal cards here, I can either pull them out and write on them, or I can stick them down on a page like this and have it, well, not that one because that's the same as the front cover, but say this one, and have it just be a really cool little tuck spot. So just lots of ideas I have going on in my head. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through. This page needs something I can't journal on here, so I have to add a pocket or something of like that sort. I'm going to pull in these cut aparts here that we haven't used yet. And I want to use one that is not on the front that draws my eye. And I think I like this one here because it is blue, kind of like a bluey green in the background. And so I'm going to go ahead and just cut off that one, which is this one here. On the back side, it has this butterfly. So I really want to bring in these butterflies with that blue. I was thinking about leaving this square on the bottom. I really like that back side, but I also know I have, I think that was, no, that must have been in the other journal kit. I had that as a journal tag, I think. So with that being said, I don't like how tall that is, so I'm just going to cut that one out. And we're going to make this really simple, really fun, and we will have a nice little tuck spot right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my ink. I will be using Gather Twig today, Tim Holtz Distress ink, just because I want to add a little extra pop to a few of these, and I like to use the same ink throughout the whole journal just so it really flows nicely. So if I choose 2 or 3 inks, those are the only inks that I will use, and I find that that just brings the whole journal together. And I mean, if you want a surprise element, you could throw a pink in there here and there or something like that, but for the most part I think I'm just going to stick with Gathered Twigs. So let's see here, just like that. I do want to have something, I think, along the edge here, so I'm going to add my classic music washi tape. I really love this washi. Maybe we should use a different one. I always use that one and it's going to be gone one day. So let's go ahead, pull in. Let's do, I don't really want a pink or anything. Let's be bold and let's do this one here. I'm trying to grab it out of the container. It doesn't want to come out. There it is. Just black and white, because that'll go with every page, and it'll also bring back that black stitching from the front cover. And as soon as I find the start, I haven't used this one yet, so this will be a fun little addition to have going along the side here. So I'm just going to go from the bottom up and lay that down wherever it lays. And it's kind of like zebra stripes or a candy cane or something like that. To me, it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure what I would want to call that. Just to add a little extra interest there. I really do like that green around there. I still think this background back here is a little bit too busy for myself, so I need to tone that down with something. What if we add some napkin? Let's just go ahead and open up this napkin because we still have a napkin to use. I may not use the entire thing throughout this whole process, and I didn't pick mine apart here, so I don't know if it's 2 layers or 3 layers. I think it's just 2, if I remember correctly. So I've used this napkin a handful of times, and I want this whole square, so I'm going to cut it out as soon as I find my scissors. I was just using them for another project, and look at that. They went back in their little home. Sometimes I leave them sitting on my desk, and other times they make it back to where they're supposed to be. So I like it when that happens. I also like it when the 3-year-old leaves the scissors in their little cubby. He likes to cut paper. Don't know where he gets that from, but he'll ask to come down to my craft room to do some cutting. So cute. And there we go. I might have to trim a little bit more off of this edge, maybe. Yeah, I don't want it hanging over, so I'm going to cut a little bit of this white off here along this edge. Maybe that'll be enough. If not, I'll cut some off of the other side. Nope. That looks good. It's just toning that background down, and then really cool, we have some butterflies down here as well. So that adds a little bit extra, and you can still see the text through there. So that's what's really cool about that, doing it that way. And I'm just thinking, I'm just going to go ahead and do, oh my gosh, what is that called? This glue stick, Mr. Glue Stick. Wow, I've had a day today. I can't think of the thing's name. I'm gonna line this up here so I can see where I want I want to be able to see that at the top as well. So I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. There we go, right in there. And I'm just gonna go all over this whole page where it lines up. And that will be this first page decorated. And I had, like I said, planned on this being a 3-part series. So I have got to get busy. I may end up speeding up some of these videos here, or some of this video where I decorate, and come back at the end and we can talk about it, just because I didn't want it to be a super long video. It's just decorating and adding in these last little pieces. But look how cool that looks. Really muted that background, toned it down. I did use the napkin, so I'm proud of myself for that. Sometimes using different elements in your journal can be a challenge, or you feel a little overwhelmed or don't know what to do with it, and you know what? I say just go for it. So I'm holding this in my hand so I don't glue on this side, because I want to glue here and here. So when I turn it over, I know not to glue where my hand is. I'm just going to make this a nice little corner tuck down here. Of course, we'll let this dry before we put anything in there. Right here. Look at that. I love it. Of course, I love butterflies, so anything with butterflies is really cool. So if you didn't like that page in your kit, you can definitely change it up. Now this one I do like. I like all these flowers here. And because I just decorated that one, I'm just going to continue to go through here. And I always decorate, like the bag, you know, obviously this one. Okay, so I always decorate the pages that I want to make sure that I get done. And on here, let's do, oh my goodness. It just is so bold. Again, it's just so bold of a, and I want this to be a pull out. So this one will be a fun little tab to have hanging out the edge here. Let me glue mine together, because I know that I'm going to want it pretty sturdy and able to hold its own. Oops, I need a little more glue on this edge. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I need to tone this down, and I said I wasn't going to use any extra pieces, so I'm just going to go ahead. Goodness, I have a tickle in my throat. I apologize. And I'm going to pull in all of my little scraps that I have over here. I have a whole bunch of tiny, tiny scraps. I saved them all. And I'm just going to collage over this whole section if I can make it go over the whole section. So this is actually a piece of that right there, so I don't want to glue that on there. I'm just going to go ahead and glue, and we'll see what it looks like. I have no idea. I probably should use glue stick for this, because this is going to take a long time squeezing this out, and glue stick's just a little bit faster. So we'll do that. I don't mind the flowers. I just want to stay inside. It's funny that that's the same green. Totally by accident. That looks really cool, actually. Okay, so we're going to switch back to glue stick, and I'm going to grab my gluing mat, because I don't want to get it all over my journal. So there we go. Got Mr. Glue Stick here, and some of these pieces are like really tiny and skinny. Other ones are fat, but for the most part, they're long and skinny, which is going to be really interesting for me to go ahead and cover up. So on this one, it's not quite fat enough there. I'm just going to go ahead and start where I left off here and go vertical. And let's see here. I have a nice piece of writing paper, so I don't know if I want to use that just yet. And I love music paper. Kind of liking the little bits of strips pieces here, but I mean, I have just some really teeny ones, which are like this, just incredibly skinny. I don't know if I can even glue with that, but here's a nice big green piece that I was able to cut off. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to use some music paper because I need to cover more area. So let's go ahead and use this music paper and glue that down. Music paper, I'm going to pull all the way to the edge over here. I'll make sure it's lined out where it needs to be. Glue him down. And cut that off. There we go. I love collaging. I don't know what it is. I just love doing it. I love it. So much fun. So I have another piece of green here, and this is book page with a little bit of writing. I think I want to go with this creamy tan, and it's almost fat enough. It's okay if we see a little pop-up color coming through there. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I'm just trying to tone down that background. It's just too much for me. Got too much going on with yourself. So, I'll put this one kind of in the middle. Try to break the difference between the two. Oop. Sliding around. It's glossy, so it's just kind of slipping and sliding around. I like the different heights on that. That's kind of fun. Now I have this great big fat green piece, and I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I like the heights on that, and then I cover it all up. I like that number 48 there, so I don't want to cover that. All right, we're not going to use that. We're going to go with this one because it's the last skinny piece that I have, and I'm just going to stick it across the top. You guys are going, wow, she's really doing the not using any extras, right? I'm trying to not have to use any extras here. Yeah, I don't like that it's different lengths up there. I don't know. I'm very straight. I like things straight. So, there we go. I cut a little bit into my paper right there. Whoops. That'll happen. And then just so that it like flows and looks like a cohesive piece, I'm going to go ahead and glue this one here on the bottom. And I'm going to pull it to this outer edge down here at the bottom, and I'm going to add a, goodness, I have like nothing left to use for like belly bands or anything. I'm going to have to just use these journal cards because I need to be able to have a tuck spot here, and these pieces are just so tiny. It's just not going to happen. What do you think? Oh, my glassine bag. My glassine bag, you guys. Let me grab that because there's some other things in there that we can use. So hold on one second. I'm all yelling for the glassine bag. It's right here, goofball. What I meant was the envelope. I was thinking about the envelope, but I remembered I had washied mine down. I had two of them sitting on my desk. I remembered I washied one down a while back here. So, let's see if I can find where it was. I remember it was like on green. It's been a few days since I've been in this journal, you guys, so I apologize. I know I stuck it in here. Is it on a green or a yellow? It's on a yellow page. Okay. So yes, I have used my envelope, so that was an extra one. No cheating allowed. We're not going to go with that. Gosh, what am I going to do here? I'm going to make, because I don't want like the same type of, pocket corner tuck thingy. So I think we're going to do, I think I'm going to do, since there's purple on this page, I'm going to go ahead and do a purple belly band and cut that off. Should I do a belly band? That looks really strange, doesn't it? Oh, let's pull that up on camera. Goodness, stuff is falling all over. That looks really strange to me. I think it looks better down here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So, let me line this up here like this, and I'm gonna cut it off like somewhere right in here, just so I know where to cut, like that. Try my best to be straightish. I can't cut straight. This one I am going to use my glue. Oop, I'll take the lid off first. Okay. And we already have a couple of pockets in here. So I need to go through and figure out how many extra pockets and things I have to add. We might be okay. I might not have to add a whole bunch. So that would be super handy. And that also helps cover up those spaces where those gaps were between those strips of paper. I know this looks like super strange. It looks really strange right now. It's okay. We haven't, we haven't added the piece behind it that's going to tone that down. So let me let that dry before I tuck anything in there. And then we have this that we can tuck into. I think we're fine. I don't know why I was freaking out thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get all these in here? Because I have all these other built-in pockets. I have a glassine bag. I have the envelope flip. I have this music pocket. I have another pocket in here. So let's go ahead and glue my pockets down. I have a flip. Okay. There we go, pocket. Mr. Pocket, what are you doing? Alrighty. Glue that one down. Just like that. Spin you around so we have a belly band. Oh my goodness, yeah, we have plenty. We might even have to leave a few empty, actually. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, look at that. Freaking out for nothing. Oh, goodness. See what happens? It's probably been maybe almost a week since I've come back to do the decorating for this journal. I just got busy. We had a couple of birthdays between the binding it and adding in doing the cover from now. And then we have this double tuck here, super fun. And our last music paper pocket. This has just a really interesting feel. I've never made, well, never say never. I don't think I have another journal that has this many diverse pages. This is so fun. It's so fun. I created it and I don't even know what's going to come next. We have a pocket here. And then we have our flip there. And I think that's the end of our little book here. Okay, back to the front now that I'm done freaking out. So I have a tuck here. And I don't necessarily have to tuck anything in there, but for the sake of doing it, we're going to do it. So let's do, I definitely don't want the same sort of piece tucked in there, and I want this one to hang off the edge. So let's go with Mr. Cashier. I think that's really fun. Has a little pull-out tab. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's go to, I'm going to leave the glassine bag empty for right now here. And I think the only thing I'm going to be able to tuck into here is this other paint chip tag. Because it's a pretty skinny, because this is really, really big. And these are just too fat. So, either I got to tuck this in here or I got to leave that blank. Because I really wanted to use this for a tab on the edge of the book. And have that kind of poking out in two different spots. I thought that would be kind of fun. But that would wreck the idea of tucking that in there. So let me do what I originally wanted to do with my tabs, and maybe we'll come back to that pocket. So here's a big, big pocket, and I think we'll put this tag in there. I think that's a really pretty element. There's only one of these. You know, I don't like how it's sliding around. It's a little bit too big. And this I wanted to go on the side, so I'm not sure. So for right this second, I'm going to go ahead and cut down another one of these journal cards. And I want the bird one, because I think that'll be really cute. I like it. In my mind, the birds sing the music, and then you have flowers on the back of that one. So I'm going to just tuck that down in there. And you can see it. And then let's go ahead and round the corners on this one. Just to make it a little extra special. Okay, so see, there we go. Nice little something in there. And that was empty. Yep. Flip out, we'll come back to that. Okay, this page, let's do another little journal card. Thinking this one. I like that. I like that next. Let's make sure it's not the same. Ah, it's the same paper. All right, I lied. We're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. Okay, just so it's a little different. I don't like that lace getting squashed. All right. This has to go on the back half because I use that same sort of paper. I'll just pull it up a little bit. The same sort of paper for the, see, that sticks out quite a bit. I'm not, interesting. Either I have to lose some of my, because I don't want it to go this way. I think I'm going to put my, oh, I didn't put the tag in there. I could have stuck the tag in that one. The tag fit here? No, it's a little big. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to come back to my belly band. Wow. Okay, let's see. Flip, 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 flip. Flip, flip, flip right here. It's too clashy. I don't like that. There we go. There we go. That'll work. That's a tab. Okay. Have this. I don't really want this tucked in there like that. I want you to be able to see the whole tag. So on that other pocket, I wasn't liking how much room there was in there for this just to kind of like flop out. So flippy. And look, I used the music washi. Okay. Let's do, what is that for a tab? So I don't want to use all of my things to pull out of there. Let's see if I like this. No, definitely leave that there. Okay, so now we are left with a couple of pockets here. Alrighty, I'm going to go back to my little squares here that I have left, and I'm going to choose my favorites, which is this one. I really like this one. Yeah, I really like that. I like that mothy butterfly type of one there, and this one here. And if I do that, then that one will be upside down. So yeah, that's the only way I can do that. Then that one's upside down. Ah! I don't like it when things are upside down, guys. I struggle. The struggle is real. I'm not going to fold it. How about that? I'm not going to fold it. We're just going to tuck it in there. I'm going to round these corners too. Oh my goodness. So much for this being a quick video, right? There we go. That takes care of that. And now we have that one's taken care of. My bags are empty. Here, what am I going to do with this? It's really interesting. Really interesting here. Let me go back to the front again. I tucked that in there, and then I did that collage right here. Yeah, I really wanted to use that as a tab, but I think we're going to have to leave it as a pull-out. It's the only thing I could think of that's going to fit in there. Okay. That one has a pocket thingy. Okay, flip. I don't like that. Maybe I like this, though. This adds a nice little decoration there, but there's a big bird down here. I'm going to cut this one. Well, hold on. Hold on. Just hold a second. think I'm going to add it like this as a flip out. Let me see. Let me see here. Because I have two. I think they need to go on the back half because there's one in the front pocket, there's one on the front, and then there's the other one in here. So these two pretty tags have to go on the back half of the journal for me to like where they go. So let's go ahead and add them. I'm going to try to add to the bag here. I just think it's going to be too short. I didn't really, oh, it does fit. It's just kind of, it's kind of weird that it doesn't. We'll just set it at the bottom. There, let's set it at the bottom. Problem solved. And this flippy one here, I didn't really want to tuck this inside there. I wanted to have something else because I want you to see it. So, I don't think I have any other spots for goodies to go unless I move this one, which I could move it. That just doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. That one's home is there. Okay. So that means this one has to go in here, but I don't. I guess I can do it like this. I mean, that kind of is annoying to pull it out of there and you can't even see the bird. So if I do it this way, yeah, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? I do like it though. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one in there. And then this one, we are gonna add got a lot of interest here. Let's see. I'm thinking here. I think I want that one there. Okay. I'm going to add that one there. And I'm going to use this last square that I saved because I liked the side of the pocket. And we'll tuck that one in there. Super cute. Okay, so now this one I'm going to ink. Just like I did the front one. Like I said, I like things to be the same. Trying to hurry. Okay, done. And I like that it's the opposite corner, so I'm just going to glue down these other sides. All right. Let's go ahead and add that baby right there, just like that. Super simple. Okay, then we can tuck that in there. Now I've used all of my pieces. So I just have this little bit of writing paper left, and I wanted to back, I don't want that to dry in there. I wanted to back that paint chip card, but the lines are going to be going the wrong way. You can't really write on the back of that, but it will work out. It will. Is that going to be annoying for you guys if I back that going the wrong way? I mean, you can turn it and write that way. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can turn it and write it that way. So this one, I'm going to use my Mr. Glue Stick. I never thought about turning my journal cards and writing on them. Oh, what a concept that is. Oh my gosh. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. I just think so crazy sometimes. Like, oh, that's not going to work. It will if you turn it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I have this little bit here that I clipped off. You can still see the writing through the back of that. So, I mean, it's fine. It's just, it is what it is, right? Turn around this corner here. And then we are almost done. I have a little bit of lace. And actually feel like inking this. I like pink and brown. I think it looks super cool. So I'm just gonna go around the edges. I forget that you guys can't see where I like to ink. Go around the edge, just like that. We'll pop up. Boom. Okay. That little smushy kind of. All right. Okay, there we go. So I have some lace and I have a little bit of a snippet roll, which is the perfect size for here. So definitely gonna just go ahead and glue that on. That was a coincidence. That was pretty cool coincidence, guys. See, sometimes you just, stuff just works out sometimes. Ah, I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe that. That was crazy cool. That was crazy cool. Perfect. Okay. All right, some lace now. What should we do with the lace? Should I make the tabs out of the lace? Because that could be fun. We could do that. Yeah, I think let's do that. And I have this one little corner here, and I don't want to leave him out. Let's put him on the back half. Nah, I don't like that there. Well, let's put him, obviously you'll have to do something with that journal, the calendar page. I mean, you can write in there if you want, but I would cover it up. I think I want a little pop of the same green here, maybe. Because where's that? That snippet roll is quite a few pages back. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to add that right there. Super fun. This just came together really quick. I'm so proud of myself for going through this process and just, you know, having fun with it. Let's add our washi as the final touch here so that it does continue on throughout the whole theme. Oops, I tucked the string into that one. The whole theme there. We'll go back and add that washi. So let's do our, I have a little bit of music paper left too that I can do something with. And our strings. I still have all of my pink strings. That would be kind of fun there. That I like to add. So I want to split this in half, and I'm going to add one to the first half of the journal and one on the second half if I can, you know, manage to pull it apart. So I just pull it apart and I'm just going to ball it up just like that. And the only reason why I do this is because I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost. She was the first one I saw save her strings. And she makes little bird's nests with hers, which I think is super cute. So let's see where we want to add a little bird's nest to. Could add one to the, now there's a lot going on in that front. I'm not even. And there's a lot on that page, which I love. Tone that down, I think. Plus it's pink, so you gotta like, you know, you gotta find the right spot for this. And we could add a little bit of texture. I don't want to cover that up. That's a lot of pink. I don't want to cover up that flower. I think down here in this corner, because there's a little bit of pink here, just for a nice little, and I just put a blob of glue and then I just smush it in there. That's it. That's it. Hold it on there. Use my scissors. Get glue all over my scissors. I might have to add another little dowel because that's a pretty big pile of strings. And it will dry clear. Then you can come back and add a button. My gosh, my glue just fell on the floor. You can come back and add a button to it, or a sticker or something to make it pop a little bit more. You could add a little gemmy. Oh, that'd be cute. Gotta kind of wait for that to dry. So let's find our second spot after the signature here. Second little bit of pink. So I'm gonna add this one to the top corner on the opposite page. So that's what I'm looking for. That's how I try to keep things being equal. It like balances the journal out in my mind. Maybe I'm wrong, and because there's pink here, I think I'm gonna tuck it up here actually on this page, but maybe not. Let's keep looking. Is that in there? Let's keep a looking. No. 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 Okay, that's where it's going. That's where she's going, right here. Okay, I think this one's Okay, I was wrong. I think it's dry and it's not even close here. It's like super tacky. Tacky glue. Okay. That is going to take a little while to dry. So let me wait on adding this piece. I'll do that off camera and then, you know, we'll see that when it's done. I got it. Maybe if I put, I saw Dear Julie do this. She sticks like a clear wrap of some kind, like here, let's try it, of a bag so that it sticks to the, so it won't stick to your papers. There we go. Let's try that. Let's give Dear Julie's trick a try. I'm going to glue this one up here in the corner. I'm going to give myself a little bit more of a glue pile because this is, like I said, it's a pretty thick bit of threads. Oh my goodness. And then it gets my scissors all gross and I have to clean my scissors off, but that's the price you pay. I'm just trying to like spread it out. I like that it's on the page there and it is popping off a little bit. So if you don't like that messy look, that's okay. You don't have to like it. You can cover it up. You can take it off. Do what you want. You do what you want. Do it the way you like it. I'm just trying new stuff. I'm just saying, I've gone crazy with how I decorate journals now. Okay. So we're going to let that one dry. And let's do, how much of this ribbon do I have left? It looks like I have 3 large waves. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these into 3 because that's what I have to work with. That's what my eye sees. And we will have little tabs. Now, is that kind of a weird shape? Let's see. Oh, I can't close my book. Let's do it this side. Ah! Because I was going to do, like, that's a huge tab. That's just massive. Okay, let me just try it. Let me see if I like it. I'm trying not to let that close on that. All right. Yeah, that's a weird shape. Okay, I don't like that. I like the idea. I don't like the way that is. So I'm going to use this lace to decorate. So we have 3. So I would love to have 4. I think I'm going to make 4. I'm going to put 2 of these together. I don't want to cut down the center of that beautiful flower. I can't bring myself to do it. Okay, we're just going to randomly pick 3 places to glue this lace down. Okay, you ready? Oops, I need to put this back here. Hopefully that one's dry, right? Hopefully that one's dry. Okay, 3 random places. This is all about randomness, okay? I was kind of thinking about making a little, like, I'm not going to glue the whole thing down flat, flush. All right, we got a lot of interest. Oh, I still have this big pocket here. Now, that's where I'll put, like, a card extra. Okay, I think we want a little bit on the edge of this bag. I think this will be perfect. The perfect spot to add just a little bit of extra. Or is that just too much pink there? Maybe that's too much pink. I do like it there. I mean, you can remove this. You can put whatever you want to there. Okay, let's see if I have one that's maybe a little bit longer. No, it's looking like they're all about the same. And that does look like a tab. That is so cute. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. Hopefully, this will look cute. You guys will think this will be awesome. On the fly. Crafting on the fly. I want to make sure I get enough glue down here. My Fabrifix is upstairs, so that's kind of the bummer about this whole process. And I want that edge of that scallop sticking outward and the baby one sticking inward so you see that flower. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ah, I love it. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to dry. I'm not going to worry about this little mess of stuff. I'm going to tuck that back in its home. Pull this back to the front. Okay. So we have it on the bag, so then I need it on like 2 pages is how my mind works. So I need like a page. And I don't want to add it to that. I want you to be able to add your own little detail to it. So let's add it to this, because this is a really pretty paper and it's just really feminine looking. And I'm going to do it the other way this time. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to do it the other way. Is that going to be... Should I do it on the side? I could totally do it on the side and then it would stick out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Going for it. It's too late. I already got glue on there. You can't stop me now. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop thinking about it so much. Oops. I'm gonna have to trim that down a little bit because it hangs over a little bit. And you still have a little bit here that you can mess with it if you want and add that to, and then it just adds a little bit of lace on that side. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm a cutter. I'm gonna trim that off. I'm not gonna let you be bigger than the page. That just looks weird. I probably should have used a smaller piece here, but you know. Okay, back of the journal now. So hopefully that one won't stick there. Okay, back of the journal, halfway point. Okay, let's do, I glued it to this one, so I don't want to do that same paper. You know what? I was thinking I should add it to this, but I don't think I want to introduce pink back here where there isn't any at all anywhere. So go back to where there's pink. Which are these flowers and that pull-out tab there. There's a little pink here and a little pink here. So I'm feeling like, Let me see when that inspiration hits me. Feeling like here. Feeling like right here. What do you think? Let's just take a peek before I glue. Sometimes I check things, right? Sometimes I'll check it out. See, now I'm kind of regretting. Nope. I'm just gonna have that one sticking out. I'm gonna do this one on the top because I would want 3. So I want it on the top. So go back to the middle. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I said this page. So I don't want it to fuss with this. This is a really thin paper here. So I'm gonna add it to this one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll add it to this one because it fits the page a little better. That's just a lot of extra space. So we're going to add it to this one and call it a day. Oh my gosh. Super cool. Used all of my materials in a very creative way, ways that I haven't done before. On the fly. Did not plan that out. Pull that down a little bit. And you guys got to see it all on camera in action as it happened. Of course, like I said, I may have sped this video up. I may have just talked through this for nothing, but hopefully not. There we go. And then when we shut that, we'll have a little bit of lace at the top. So cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, now. I'm gonna go back through here, and I want to add some more washi here and there. So I like that one there. Probably don't want to see it for a while. Oh, let's put some... I'm just going to add a strip on right here, just because I'm digging it. It's a really thin little washi, and I think it looks cool. There we go. A little pop there, and oh, I hate, that's the one thing I hate about washi. You can never find where you just ripped it off. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Add a little piece down here. I'm actually going to do it on the edge so I can fold that over on itself. Aha! There's a neat little design trick for you. Okay. I'm going to add another little piece to here at the top. I think that's good for the first half. Let's go to the back half. I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to do it down on here and then up at the top. Kitty corner. There we go. Oh, you're going to have it 3 spots. Oops. Well, dang it. Ugh, that bugs me. I'm moving it. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I get it? There we go. Okay. I don't like them that clustered together. Add it right here. Right underneath of that lace. There we go. I'll add one to the top. I'll just add it right there. Perfect. And maybe one more spot. Maybe we're done. I don't know yet. I could add it here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's add it to this music pocket so I have a big strip of it in the front and a big strip of it in the back. Hopefully that's on the music pocket and not on the tag. That's kind of what we're going for here. Rip that off. There we go. Look at that. God, that's just makes that pop it. Wow, pop it. Pocket pop was what I was trying to say. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking it. In all honesty, I should take this off and use this, but I don't think this is going to be strong enough to hold that on there, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, I think that's done. I feel like it's done, you guys. So I just want to add something else to the front here, which, like I said, I'll do that to the process here a little bit later. And if you guys would absolutely love this journal here to be a giveaway, let me know down in the comments, because I don't have any particular attachment, I would say, to it. I'm not like, of course I love it. I would love to have it in my stash and stuff like that. But if somebody else loves it more, if you would like to see this in a future giveaway, let me know down below in the comment, please, you guys. So that way I am doing things that you enjoy and offering prizes that you would love to have. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great, fantastic rest of your day. Bye, guys.